I've been holding a little bit of ideology in my chamber because I didn't necessarily want to place that ideology here. I initially wanted it to be part of the upcoming Progressive Stance YouTube show, but I'm going to have to let that one fire right now because it's starting to get on my nerves. And I keep seeing it, and I'm like, oh, God, I need to tell people. People know it, but someone needs to say it because no one ever says it. And there's a reason why so many people gravitate towards the Republican Party and towards the conservative movement. And that reason is because you get to come as you are. See, the liberal stance in being a part of the Democratic Party overall means that you should try to be better. That's the primary thing that Democrats stand for, is you should try to be better. Like if you are just your average variety, white person who, has whatever level of white privilege that you possess, come in and see the world from a different stance. See the world through the eyes of someone who would have to migrate here for a better life for their family. See the eyes through the stance of the Black community who has had to deal with extrajudicial executions at the hands of police in this country. Like, try to be better than you are, than you walked in. But the Republican Party is that old Nirvana song. Not as cool, not as cool, not as cool. But anybody who's old enough remembers that Nirvana song, Come As You Are. And it's not apples to apples on the lyrics, but it's that ideology that you get to come over here. If you're a shitty racist, keep being a shitty racist. Just be a shitty racist on our side. If you're a bigot, keep being a bigot. Just be a bigot on our side. If you're a misogynist, keep being a misogynist. Just be that on our side. Come as you are. Don't be better. Don't be better. Just believe in the things that we tell you to be fearful of and everything. And you can be on our side. And then we can win. And then we'll give you nothing once we get in the office because you serve your purpose, you useful idiot. Like, that's really what it is. Because each and every time you hear somebody and people say to them, okay, so you say that you're a Trump supporter. Why? Tell me what it is about this man that garners your support, and they can never tell you because the answer is he just makes their whiteness feel good. He just makes it okay in their head to be a fucking terrible person, to have shitty ass thoughts about other people and to blame other people for what the fuck is going on in your world with no justification, with no rationale whatsoever in the power dynamics of this nation. To be able to blame immigrants for taking their jobs. You don't want to pick no goddamn berries. You don't want to work in a fucking slaughterhouse. Like, what are we talking about here? But you get to come as you are. You get to come in with whatever terrible ideas, terrible ideology that you have, and you get to be mean to other people with the power that you bestow on Republican politicians. That's it. It's come as you are, baby. You're a terrible person. We like terrible people. You're uneducated. Trump said, I'm lonely, uneducated. And it's because dumbasses don't think. Dumbasses don't grow. When you are uneducated, you don't have that will, that zest for knowledge, to be better, to do better, to improve. That's what they want out of you. They want you to not be better. Come as you are. Be terrible over here. You don't like the fact that you had a girlfriend once upon a time who was unprepared at that time to be a mother, so she had an abortion. Well, come on over to our side and we'll make sure that no woman can ever have an abortion again. See what I'm saying? It's that type of thought process. You don't have to do anything to be a conservative. This is why no one can tell me what conservatives stand for anymore. They used to say small government and fiscal responsibility. Yet they get control of the House and get control of the Senate and get control of the presidency, and the goddamn deficit grows and grows and grows. These things are not accidents. These people don't care. And their followers don't have a reason to follow them other than, you mean I get to stay shitty? I don't have to be better? I don't have to understand that I'm not under personal attack for calling someone by a pronoun that they choose? Sign me up. You mean I don't have to do anything but be terrible? I can be terrible all day. I can be terrible 3 times on the weekends. Like, this is who they are. Nothing about their ideology says that they have to improve, that they have to grow, that they have to share, that they have to understand the plight of any person other than themselves. Why is it that you think, if you look back on Republican politicians who have changed their stance on something, say, like gay marriage, how does that happen oftentimes? One of their kids comes out as gay. And they love their kid. They don't love their voters, but they love their kids. So they'll support their kids and turn their back on 20 and 30 years of conservative ideology of marriages between a man and a woman. It's stupid as hell. Because there is no growth on that side of the line. And until people understand this, you can't actively combat it. That's why every time I watch a live and I watch someone try to reel a MAGA member back into sanity, I'm like, well, you're doing it for nothing. Like, they don't want to be better. That's why they're MAGA. They don't have any intellectual curiosity. They don't have any will to stand in another's shoes and improve. But that's the key. When you know that your enemy doesn't want anything other than to be vile, you can operate around them in ways that are useful to you and others. So be mindful. Every time you hear a Trump supporter be asked why they're supporting Trump and they don't have an answer, it's because he gives them carte blanche to be terrible and come as they are.